Hey COMM theorists, Dr. Sloan here. Welcome to week 3 of our COMM3000 course. I went ahead and graded almost all of your week 2 work today on Monday. So if you'll log on, you'll see feedback from me, for example, on your phase 1 of our long-term project. So just hop on and you'll see the feedback that I've provided so far, and I'll finish up the rest of the grading soon. I wanted to highlight a few things for you as we begin Module 3. As always, there is a section here at the top of our module that outlines what your responsibilities are this week. You have 3 different chapters, interpersonal theory chapters, that you'll be reading this week. And there is something different. So instead of a journal annotation, which you've done in week 1 and 2, you do not have to annotate a journal this week. And that is because you have a bigger writing assignment related to our long-term project. So kind of balancing out the responsibility. So you do have 3 theory chapters, but you actually only have to do 2 theory assignments specific to this week at least. So you still have your theory discussion post, and you have to audio visually explain a second theory, but you do not have to do a journal annotation. However, I really encourage you to make sure that you're still reading all 3 theories, because we do have a test that's coming up in a future week, and it's over everything. And so it is going to be to your benefit if you have already read all of the assigned content and you're familiar with the theories. So as I've been mentioning, you will post about one of the theories this week. You'll screencast another, or if you're doing another audiovisual that is really has good flow and good visual, go ahead and do that, and no double dipping. So the thing that's different about this week is we do have your rough draft for this theory paper. So you selected a topic and a theory last week. Please look at my feedback so you know how to narrow your topic or expand your topic, things like that. I went ahead and pulled up the assignment explanation and rubric for your rough draft. So due at the end of this week, you will be submitting a rough draft that has to be a minimum of 3 pages of content. And that's going to help you because I'm going to give you feedback on everything that you write. So 3 pages of content means you still have to have an APA style cover page. That's page 4. You'll have an APA style reference page. That's page 5. So the minimum of what you're submitting to me this week is 5 actual pages, because 3 are content. You have to have content in all of the sections of your paper. So you'll go ahead and start working on your introduction paragraph, because I want to give you feedback on your thesis sentence, for example, and your preview statement if that's not clear. You're going to embark on your literature review, and I give you some specifics on how to get going on that and what the requirements are for the rough draft. You'll get going on your background or context section, however you want to title that. And again, here's some specifics on what I expect from you for the rough draft. You will go ahead and pose a research question, and here is an asterisk that tells you that if you will scroll down, I actually give you some information on how to write an effective research question. So be sure you know kind of what the goal is, or what makes a research question good before you start writing. You'll take a stab at your conclusion paragraph, so that again I can look at, do you have a clear thesis or statement, are you reviewing the main points, and then you will be working on your reference page as well. You have to have a minimum of 3 academic sources. So this is the overview of the assignment explanation, and then if you scroll down here, here's how you'll be graded on this rough draft. Again, it's worth your time to know how you're getting graded and what the expectations are, so that you are earning as many points as possible and that you are rising to the standards that have been outlined for this. So that's kind of a quick overview of the the phase 2 or the rough draft component of our theory application paper. The other thing I wanted to point out to you this week, as you're reading your chapters, if there's a theory or if there's a concept that is not making sense for you, I really encourage you to flip through some of these help sections in our course in each module. So for example, here in the videos one, I typically embedded the Griffin quote, the Griffin interviews that he has with the theorists. So for example, you're reading Uncertainty Reduction Theory developed by Berger. This is a video of Griffin, your textbook author, interviewing Berger. Same thing for relational dialectics with Baxter. So some of these can be useful to you, if not a little nerdy, and there's also some fun videos in there. If you kind of want to know how I would explain something, you can always click into the presentations folder and open up a PowerPoint that I've created, and sometimes there's videos embedded in those as well. But you'll definitely have the high points or the key terms or the theory itself kind of broken down into bits and organized for you so you can kind of understand the overview of each of those. So there's all kinds of learning resources embedded into our course. If you ever want to click in for any of those, the study help folder, for example, has links out to different kind of Quizlet type things if you wanted to take a quiz and make sure that you're connecting ideas and things like that. So anyway, that's some of the high points of what's also embedded in our each week into each module. So good luck as we embark on week 3. We're nearing the halfway point, which is crazy and hard to believe. You guys are putting your best foot forward. I hope that my prompt feedback that I'm getting you is helpful in guiding you as you prepare for the next week's assignments. If you have any questions for me, or if you need to clarify an idea, please just shoot me an email. And if you would rather have a phone conversation, just shoot me an email and I can call and we can set up a meeting, things like that. So I want to be available to you for questions and answers. So good luck. Module 3, I'm looking forward to your rough drafts this week and your thoughts on communication theory. Bye.